Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Murphy's Market Minute with Elliot Omenson and
Nathaniel Vossman.
not a whole lot going on in the markets this week. We made a quick video about my last week. You can find it on our YouTube channel. It is apolitical, I think. It's pretty close.
80%.
80% apolitical for those of you that don't like politics or are very, one side or the other. I just to summarize it really fast, I went from spending a couple days down at Mar-a-Lago for a fundraiser called the American Journey Experience. Technically not a political fundraiser, but it's all heavy right-wing Christian patriotic kind of an organization, hence them using Mar-a-Lago, being on that side of the spectrum. And then I went right from that to the Influencers Conference in New York, which is the exact opposite side of the political spectrum. And we just made a video where I kind of talked about like what I thought was really cool experiences, getting to walk both sides of that in 1 week. So anyways, you might enjoy it. The markets, we had another rate cut.
Yes, we did.
Was it a quarter?
Yeah, quarter point on Wednesday. Yep.
And do you think that's going to be it for a little bit?
Yeah, that's what they're kind of pointing towards. Like, I know right now it's looking like one rate cut in 2026, but that's not even necessarily imminent anytime soon. Like, their next meeting's in January, and there's about a 24% chance of another cut. So not likely.
Yeah, not likely. There's some huge news about NVIDIA and China, the chips, being able to sell chips to China. And so I think a lot of people were thinking NVIDIA was overvalued and kind of had peaked out. But then I think with the China market opening up, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's billions of dollars.
Yeah. And then Elon actually just announced that they're going to start manufacturing their own chips because they have such a huge need as well. So I don't see the whole tech thing slowing down anytime soon. Now there is a lot of talk as to one of the issues. You might hear the term a K-shaped economy. If you don't, if you've heard it, you don't know what it means. It just means that as per usual in the world, society's split to two groups, the top and the bottom.
Yep.
And so the K-shape just means that one group is continuing to climb up and gain wealth because that's pretty much anybody who has money in the markets. And then for the lower half of the economy, I think wages are stagnant. Inflation is stagnant at a little bit higher than what they'd like. I think, manufacturing has slowed down a little bit. Obviously tariffs are doing what I expected them to do, which is act as a drag in the beginning, which they're definitely doing. So I think there's some carve-outs that are getting done to try and lessen that on certain sectors. But the markets, I think...
down a little bit today.
All
at
right.
least the Nasdaq and S&P. And some of that is with tech, like Broadcom had earnings, and Broadcom's a big one. It's $1.7 trillion market cap, and they're down 10% despite double beat just because of future margins kind of shrinking a little bit.
All right.
And so, that makes an impact.
Yeah, the S&P's down over 1 today. The Dow's down almost a half, and the Nasdaq's down 1.75. And the S&P's down for the week and down for the month. Still up 12.86 for the 6 months and up 16 year to date, and up 12.75 for the rolling 12 months. So, yeah, I mean, obviously being down for a whole month sucks. But it's the end of the year. There's usually a lot of sell-off that occurs.
And to be fair, that's just mostly because yesterday it hit an all-time high.
Yeah.
Over 6,900 for the first time.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't see anything really going on that's a big deal. I know they say that, like we're talking about that K-shaped economy, credit card debt's up. I heard on MS Now, it's no longer Microsoft NBC. It's just Microsoft Now. In case you didn't know that, that's what the MS stood for. But yeah, they were talking about people are having to work 2 jobs, which I don't know. I've worked 2 jobs for most of my life. I think I work 100 jobs today.
Fair enough.
So, I don't know what their point was with that, but I know that there is, there's certain aspects of the economy that are people are struggling with right now. So we'll see how that goes moving forward. But for everybody who's got money in the markets, I think everything's just fine and still going to continue to climb. I'm really looking forward to, I think 2026 is going to be pretty phenomenal in the market. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about in particular, always feel free to email us. And we're going to go, I'm dressed like this because, well, we're both dressed like this because we are taking off at noon for the Alphi employee Christmas party. And so if we're slow getting back to this afternoon, that's why. So this is Elliot.
Nathaniel.
Signing off.